Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I have purchased an Unplugged Performance lower lip spoiler for my Tesla Model 3 a while ago, but due to the weather I have not been able to get it installed. And now that the weather is finally changed and nice and warm and sunny out, it is time to get it prepped and get it installed in the car. So let's quickly take a look at the lip. Alright guys, here it is. An Unplugged Performance lower lip for Tesla Model 3. Alright, very quickly. It comes with these longer fasteners. It is a no drill install, which is great. So you basically take off the stock fasteners. There is a 3 tape on the upper portion of the lip, and as you can see on the side of the lip as well. Now, as you can see, I have purchased an unpainted version of this lip, and the reason being is I didn't want to go as a gloss, and I did not want to go with the same color as my car because it would just blend in, and you know, it wouldn't stand out as much as I would like it to. So what I opted for, as I said, is an unpainted version. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prep it and I'm going to paint it flat black to match the rest of the exterior accents. All right. So let's take a look at what I'm going to use to prep it and paint it. Alright, so because the lip is unprepped, there are some rough areas, especially on some corners of the lip, and so it does need a little bit of a wet sanding. So I'm going to use a 600, a 1000, and 2000 grit sandpaper for the wet sanding, and I'm also going to do a 3-stage painting. So I'm going to start first with a couple of coats of adhesive promoter, plastic adhesive promoter. This is what I'm going to use. It's a Dupi Color plastic adhesion promoter. It seems to work really well on you know, polyurethane and other plastics. So I'll put a couple of coats. I'll do one coat, I'll do a wet sanding, and I'll do another coat. And then I'm going to use a hooded bumper trim paint. Basically it comes out flat black, sort of, if you remember the old plastic bumpers look, that's exactly what supposedly this lip is going to look like. So let's get the prep started and let's get this thing painted. Alright guys, so this is my working area. A couple chairs, a couple of garbage bags over the chairs, not to get them dirty with the paint. And let's get some wet sanding going first, and I'll show you the end result before I start priming. Alright guys, so this is what the surface looks like right now. Sanded with 600 and sanded with 1000. It's nice and smooth. Alright, that's from the back. I should say the bottom. And I did use this Wipeout surface cleansing spray to get rid of any residue that's left over. Alright, so let's get this thing primed. guys, so the lip is primed. I did 3 coats as per the instructions. You do a coat, you wait 3 minutes, do another coat, and so on and so forth. I did a couple of coats, wet sanded it a little bit, and did the final coat. So surface is prepped and ready to go for painting. So let's go ahead and get started. Coats on this thing already, and it sucks up the paint really quickly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put a 4th coat on before I show you the finished product. Alright guys, so here's the final product. So as you can see, it's not completely a matte color. It's got a tiny bit of gloss to it, but it came out pretty good. Alright, I waited enough. This thing is nice and dry, so let's go ahead and put it in the car. Alright guys, so quick note. There are 10 fasteners underneath this bumper, but you only take 6 front ones off for this lip. Alright guys, the fasteners are off. I'm going to use some alcohol to prep the bumper and peel the edges of 3M before I put the lip back on. So the lip is installed. I just wanted to show you a couple of things about the lip itself. The quality is pretty good, but there are some minor imperfections in the mold. I'd expect a little bit better for the price, but just wanted to point them out. So as you can see here on the edge, there are some imperfections. As far as the gap, there is no gap on this side, but you know, again, this is an unfinished lip, so it's not painted, it's not prepped. For the most part, it had some light sanding on it before. Light sanding would not take care of this. I'd have to go a little bit deeper. Didn't really want to deal with it too much, but so that's one area. Now let's go to the other side. You saw the other side gap was perfect. This side has a probably about 1 to 2 millimeters gap to the body panel. So now the alignment is good because you can see here it sits perfectly in this area. However, here there's a little bit of gap. So again, not a huge thing, but I'd expect a little bit better for the price that you pay for this lip. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, otherwise everything lined up really nicely. The painting part came out pretty good. Let's see how long it lasts, but I think it should stay on quite well for a while. Alright guys, so that was prep painting and install of the Unplugged Performance lower lip for my Model 3. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the install. As I said and I pointed out earlier, that there could be some improvements to the lip, but overall the quality is pretty good. The install was pretty easy, as you saw. So hopefully this video was useful to some of you. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.